whatever it is, because it is time for another episode of the Live Broadcast. Now today, guys, we will be doing 3 live streams, and they will be covering different types of games. So anyway, the first one that I'm on right now is Minecraft, so of course we're going to be covering that one first. We're going to be covering the types of doors that we made, but there's one door over here that I have to delete because it does not work. This door does not work, so literally I have to just delete it. It does not work. So let me just delete it so it's not in the way. When you guys look at it, and you're going to be like, oh, can I see it? I'm like, yeah, it's going to work. And see, then the cool thing about this is I can literally just delete all these blocks. Like, if I were to delete all the blocks on all of these creations, it'll literally reveal the features on how to build it. So let me just get all this water out the way so I can have more space. I should have built like a little pathway that the users be doing. They be building pathways and stuff. And as you guys know, if you were watching yesterday, I was watching a tutorial on how to build these doors. So if you were in the last video, I did go over all of them. But not only are we going to be going over them, we're also going to be doing something else. We're also going to be building a couple more. I wish I could just get all this water off without a problem. I'm just trying to get all the water off, but it's gonna take a while for me to find the sources of all the water. Like, I literally have to just press Alt or L2, like literally over all the water in order to get it. Like, you have to find the main sources of water. And I think this one, I might have found all the sources because, yeah, it's drying up. I might have found the whole source. Yeah, I found the source of that one. Now we have to find the source of the other one. Now we have to delete all these blocks. Except for this one. We didn't find the source for that one. Okay, there's the source. So we literally have to delete all these blocks. Sorry if this video is taking a while. I'm kidding, it's not gonna take a while because this broadcast will be on for about an hour. I bet you guys are wondering, like, why did you get some whatchamacallit? I got those because some grass blocks. I bet you guys are wondering, why did you get grass blocks? Well, just because, just in case if I delete the ground on accident. Because most people just try to get it deleted as quick as they can, so they don't like click R2, they hold it so they can just get it all off, and then they sometimes delete grass and it makes it look ugly, so they have to put it back. See, like, literally I just did it. I just deleted a piece of ground. We got that one. We just cover up these grass blocks, and yes, there is a lot of grass blocks. And for one of these doors, I'm going to tell you, you are going to need some items for one of these doors, so be prepared and don't be surprised, okay? And actually, guys, I forgot how to build these doors. If I would have remembered, I would have showcased them in this video, but if I knew how to put links in the description, I would put the link in the description for the video while I was building them, so you can literally just copy off of it. Now, this one has way more stone than the other one. When I say way more, I mean way more. Alright, so let's try to get all of this off. This is a lot. So, actually, some of these are actually really cool. One of these doors is on a wallway. Let me go close that door so you're not wondering like it's already open. Now, one of these doors is a little bit weird because I think I might have vice versa it on accident. I don't know. It's this door right here. I think I might have vice versa'd it on accident, and I might have to rebuild it again because I might have vice versa'd it. Alright, let's just get to deleting all these blocks. Did the ones over there grow back yet? Or are they still working on growing back? Well, yeah, most of them grew back. So each broadcast will be for an hour. I will be creating a total of 3 broadcasts, each one being an hour long. And what time is it right now? So I should be finished with all 3 broadcasts at 6 o'clock, right when the time my brother gets home. Not my brother, but my mom. When my mom gets home, she might even just be home earlier before that, but I don't think she will be, because normally she does get here after 5 o'clock. She gets off at 5, but she gets here after 5. Okay, so guys, we are finished, but I still see stuff right here, so I don't know what it could be. It could probably just be stains. So anyway, the first door that we have here is the sand gravel fall. Now I bet you wondering, like, what is this? This can be used with sand or gravel. Anything that you know that drops can be used for this. Now, most people are saying soul sand. Now, I don't think soul sand can drop, but some people think it does, so we're just gonna test that out. Nope, soul sand does not fall. Sorry, soul sand does not fall. So no, soul sand does not one. But you have to find a block that does fall. Now, most people are like, why don't you use anvils? Yeah, anvils could work. Like, you can use this with this or not. Like, I'll try with anvil. We'll see if it works though. Alright, let me see. It does work, but not when it goes up. When it tries to goes up, that's the problem. It doesn't work when it tries to go up. Oopsies, that was not supposed to happen. This is actually a very difficult system. It actually looks very simple. Like, you might think, oh yeah, that's just a simple 1, 2 by 3 square. I don't have to do that much, but it's actually more difficult than you think. Okay, there we go. So anyway, if you don't know how this works, basically there are pressure plates down here with some slime blocks that are pushing these up, and when I stand on this, the pressure plates fall down. And see, what most people, I like how people use this idea. What they did was they actually used this as an elevator. It would push them up, then it would go to another one. It was really cool. So you can go on, it can push you up, or you can just use it as a walkway and walk through, and it'll close back up, or you can use it as an elevator. Most people have made such cool ways. Now, our next way is this one. Now, you know how you want to make the iron door symmetrical, so where people want to walk through the middle? Well, it doesn't matter with this door. See, look, I can stand on this pressure plate, both of them at the same time. So it's really cool how it's actually symmetrical no matter which pressure plate you stand on. Now, this is a classic, just regular doors. I bet you're like, well, you can see the pistons right there, so how does it come back? But look at this. I bet you're like, what? And then look, I can even get stuck in there. I bet you guys are like, how did you do that? Like, whoa. Like, literally, they're showing. And I bet you guys are like, that is not possible. Like, the glass is literally right there. How are you doing that? That's because the pressure plates are already pushed out. So now let's walk back through. Now, our next one here is the wall. Now, I like this one. This is actually a wall. Literally, there is a wall. And can you guess where it is? Where I'm going to open? Now, literally, I bet you guys guessed it. There's a lever right on the top of the door that leads you to that door. With this 2-door thing, it's literally dark in the middle. And when I flick this lever, it opens up, and I had to think of a way to close it. So whenever I do, I will get that. Now our next one is a gate. Now I told you I might have accidentally flip-flopped this one. I might have to fix it. But see, this is really cool. I like it. Look at this. you can flick that lever and this gravel goes up as this, and then when you come back over here and click this button, it doesn't work. So you're like, what? But when you flick this lever, it comes down, and then you can push this pressure plate. But I don't like how it does that. I want it to like already be up, and then when I press the button, it goes down and it comes back up. But I might have flipped it. Now this is the one where you are going to need a hole, and now this door is backwards. I forgot about that. Now you're literally looking at a wall, and you're like, you're never gonna get through there. So basically what you're gonna need is very simple. It doesn't matter what you get, but all you're going to need is you're gonna need a hoe, and you're going to need a CD, any type of CD. Now, this is actually very simple. Now, I bet you guys are like, how do you get through? Well, I'm actually gonna show you something. This is the door. This is just to hide something. So you're going to till this, and you see that little brown thing? Place, and it opens. I can literally come through here and eject it. I can get my disc back, and the door will close. And then this button right here, click it, you come through. Put it back in. It will not close until you take it out. So yeah, and that is pretty much it. Now, today guys, we will be showing you, I will be showing you the thing. I will be digging out the area to show you what this is. Now, don't be mad, like, this looks fairly simple, but it's actually pretty hard. I'm going to show you. I'm gonna dig out this block. Like, literally, this is actually very difficult. I bet you guys are like, what? Exactly, you're looking at something just like this. It literally requires all of this just to do it. Now, when you step on that pressure plate, what's gonna happen is all of these are going to fall down, while those slime blocks also fall down, and that sand block will bounce, okay? And then when you get off of it, it'll push it back up. And I bet you guys are like, wow, all of that for a door that small. That's the same thing I said, like, what? Now let's go put some dirt back up here. It'll go back eventually. Now, this next door, I'm just gonna dig this out, and literally, not that hard. It's actually a symmetrical one. See, that's just the way it's wired. It's actually very simple, nothing hard. It's actually really simple. Now, next door, now this one required a little bit of work. Now, the work is inside of these blocks. Now, as you can see, when I deleted that block, it stopped. And I bet you guys are like wondering, like, how did that happen? And literally, this is all the flooring right there. I bet you guys are wondering, like, wait, why did it stop? I don't know why it stops when I delete that block, but I think it's because I need, oh wait, I remember now. What you're gonna do is you're going to need a regular block. Let me just find one. I need the white hardened clay for this. Then we're gonna place it right here. Oops, wrong place. See, then it pushes that one right here up. Then to get the last one, you're gonna have to go up one more. And you're literally just gonna place a piece of redstone right on top of it to get that third one working. Then just get that white hardened clay and cover it up. Now, this wall door is actually very simple. Literally, the wiring is on top. Now, I bet you guys are like, wait, how is this working? So there are actually let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there are 12 sticky pistons, and I bet you can guess where they are. There are 2 here and 2 there, and then there are 2 facing that way. So it's 4 right here, 4 here, 4, 8, go over here and you get 12. So, and what this does is, this is the area where they push out, and this is the area where they push out. And this little area right here is what makes those push forward. Now, let's go to this next one. Now, this next one, I bet you guys are wondering, like, why is it so tall? Well, actually, the reason why it is tall is because if I dig down, you'll literally see a very big system. This is the system to get this gate to work. Fairly simple. Not really. I will tell you which ones are simple and which ones are not simple. And it's this guy, I can tell you it's this guy named FedEx Gaming. He will show you like the different types of trap doors and stuff like that. And he will teach you how to build them too. And then this one is actually really easy. And I bet you guys are like, how does this work? This is really easy. So it's back to the way it was. Now, basically, there's a jukebox right there, and that jukebox is connected to some sticky pistons that open this door, which are over here. They're right in here. They open the door. So basically, all you have to do is stick it in there, and it lights a redstone charge, which lights up those sticky pistons to push it. I mean, to pull it, because they're already forward. And I bet you guys are like, wait, if it's already forward, doesn't that mean the charge is already lit? Yes, it does. That means the charge is already lit. I'm trying to get under there to show you that the charge is already lit. But yes, the charge is already lit. If that is working, the charge is already lit. And literally, it's just so crazy. So anyway, today, guys, we are going to part 2 of building redstone doors. Now, these are actually very, very, very simple. I will tell you, his name is FedEx Gaming. You can go look at him right now. I don't really care. His name is FedEx Gaming. He teaches you how to build stuff, and some of these are actually really simple. Like, I can tell you which ones are simple. This one's simple. This one's simple. That one's simple. That one's like a medium if you have like a little bit of a challenge. That one's an easy. I'm gonna give them a rating. That's easy. That's like a medium-ish. This is it, easy-ish. That's an easy-ish, easy-ish. And that's like a medium-ish, easy-ish. Because it does require a lot of redstone. Now, most people like to build these doors in survival mode. Now, the good thing about some of these doors is that some of these doors don't require pressure plates, which makes it good. Now, anything that doesn't have pressure plates is good use. Like this has a pressure plate, so it's not good use for zombies and spiders and skeletons. This has pressure plates, not good use. This has pressure plates, also not a good use. That has a lever, that has a button in the lever, and that has a secret entrance. Now, I am going to show you guys how you can make those decoys. There is actually a really simple way to make decoys. Now, you see when I flick this lever and hold it off, it activates it. So what you're going to do is you're going to delete this pressure plate and put this lever right here. And flick it on. Now, literally, the door has to be open. So when the door is open, you're gonna have to flick that lever. I've seen my friend do this before. He flicked the lever open, and look, it literally stops. Isn't that cool? And look, even when you step on the pressure plate, it doesn't work. Now when I flick this lever, now it works. The only way this is gonna work is when the door is open. Or it actually doesn't have to work that way. Like, you can have you can have a lever, but you just have to, basically what you just have to do is you have to delete that pressure. Like, when you're trying to go inside your house, you have to run across the pressure plate, delete it. No, I wouldn't say that. See, there's actually a way to stop it, but I forgot how to. There's a way to actually stop the pressure plate. Now on this one, this also has levers. And I'm just guys are wondering, can you stop it? Yes, you can, but the doors are already open, so it's not going to work. Let's say if I put it on this side, it works, but this lever becomes useless. This becomes useless. This becomes useless until you flick that lever. Uh-oh, I might have broke something. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to, now, the gate, I'm going to show you the gate because the gate actually has a hidden feature that makes it lock up. Now look, when I click that button, that's all it does. I want it to do the other way around. I want it to where, you can literally press the button and it's already up and it'll go down and it'll come back up. Now, flick this and boom. Then that happens. Then you can literally come over here. You can flick that button as many times as you want, but you will never be able to get through. The button is just pretty much useless now. And be like, how am I gonna get over there? There's literally no way to get over. And then somebody actually had a really creative way. I like this way. Basically what he did was he had a button that controlled sticky pistons from the top and the bottom. So they were already closed, and when you would click on that button, they will open up, and you had 4 seconds to literally hop over in order to get through, and I like that. And then when you flick the lever, it literally just stays in close. Now, people, what they do is they like to have iron gates as their security. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea. Like, say if you know a whole bunch of zombies are coming and they're following you, you can literally just go wherever you want to and just flick that lever and you will be safe because then iron bars will rise up. Now, today, guys, is part 2 of building redstone doors. So let's get to the next redstone door. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to start right here. Perfect. Then let's start up this something. Hold on, my cousin sent me a picture. So anyway, let's start up this video and get ready for this. And it is on, and if I still have time, I will make a fourth broadcast on this and focus on elevators. But if it doesn't work, I will just build the elevators on my free time and show you how they work and how they're wired and stuff like that. So let me just go to my history here. Let me see if I can find it, because literally what I did was I watched it so I could see the thing. Is this the one? Okay, so I found it by FedEx Gaming. Now he was in the middle of building the minecart one, and I did not understand how to do it. So literally right now he's in the middle of building the minecart door. Alright, so the cobblestone door generator is a 5x3 square. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and dig it out. It needs to be 3 blocks deep. And then let's just delete. So let's do this. Now it's literally time to see what the supplies are. And the door is in the middle, which is, I like it. Now, like I'm telling you right now, because I hate when people do this to me. Now, if you are in survival mode, here's what you're gonna need, because people be asking me this all the time. Like, how much of that do you need? So you need 1 piston, you need 1 redstone carburetor, you need 1 redstone repeater, 6 pieces of redstone, 2 stone pressure plates, 1 furnace, a bucket of water and a bucket of lava, some obsidian, and a wooden shovel. Now hold on, because this is actually a lot of stuff to process. So what we're going to do is we are going to put a chest right here, and let's pick this and put it in here and put this right back in our inventory. I'm just gonna put all this stuff in there, and let's put these 2 back because I'm gonna actually put them out of order. And then you're also gonna need 1 shovel. And then pretty much I already know that you will need a random block, so go ahead and get just a random block that is just random. Just get any type of random block. I like to get white hardened clay. So what you need to have out right now is a piston, water bucket, lava bucket, and your random blocks. I clicked on the wrong thing. Now, next thing I'm going to do is, on the right hand corner will be water, and on the left hand corner will be lava. And before you even do it, because I know people like to go ahead, take 2 blocks, put them here, and dig out a hole right here. Put your water on this side, make it come out the hole. Put your lava on that side, make it come out that hole. Never mind, I actually messed that up. I also went ahead too. I went ahead of the guy who's literally teaching me how to do it. Now, I did do it wrong. Now, all you're going to do is fairly simple. Put a block here, here, and make sure you put that back. And put a white hardened clay under here. And then, you're going to take your lava and pour it out. You should get something like that. Okay, so now you just put out a whole supply of new materials. So let's go ahead and pull them out. Let's go ahead and put these new materials out. So he has a furnace. He has a redstone comparator, a redstone repeater, another random block. He has your obsidian, redstone, your stone pressure plates, and your shovels. Now, you guys know I like to be nice and neat, so let me go ahead and put these in the way it's supposed to be. Now, this is last. I'm gonna take you. Second to last. Alright, yes, I did that correct. Perfect. Okay, actually, I literally just messed up because actually what I did notice, I forgot that it will keep on flickering forever and ever. So you need to be careful. And it will go on forever and ever and ever and ever. You don't want it to do that. So he said you're going to do this. Then he also has a piece of cobblestone. Go ahead and equip that. And then take obsidian. Break these two. Now you can generate the cobblestone because the whatchamacallit is unmovable. Choose the floor of your choice. So now guys, when I step on that pressure plate, it'll stop pulsing and you can delete the 2 blocks and walk through. Now, this is actually pretty cool. I actually like that idea to where it just keeps on generating stone. Now, what we're going to do is you're just going to cover that part up and we're just going to put that all in there. So now look, when I stop this, so like, no, pretend this was a wall. So if this was a wall right here made out of quartz, if this is just a wall made out of quartz, it would stop if I stepped on this pressure plate. And what you can do is you can try to walk through as quick as you can before it does start back up. See, because it does act quick. And then it will stop, which is actually fairly cool. Then we click on that. And then they're gonna be like, what? How do you do that? So it'll literally just go on forever and ever and ever and it will never stop. So you can actually use this method, like I can literally use this method to get on top.